This happened in 1991 in Tokyo. It's the greatest long jump competition the world has ever seen. Nothing's come close to it for decades now. This was 1991. Both of these athletes broke Bob Beeman's 1968 world record of 8.9 meters. So as we watch this, what we're going to do is roughly estimate who jumped the highest, who jumped the longest, who jumped the cleanest, and just put one over the other in a ghostly way and see why Powell is still the greatest long jumper of all time for this one jump. So now let's really take a look at it in super slow motion, frame by frame. Let's play it and see how close we can get this. Let's take a look. So perhaps we start with when they take off. You can see the camera angles are just a bit different. I've got it here. I've got Lewis at 90%. They had a closer shot of Lewis. Let's see how close that takeoff is in terms of timing. So whose foot? There's someone's foot is going down a little quicker. Let's take a look. It's very slight. It's very slight. It's going to have to do for the purposes of roughly estimated. I think I've got Powell. I think I've got Powell doing it. Let's run it. They take off. They get Powell folded back style. Let's see when they get to that peak. Powell, all arms. Look at that. Look at those arms. I can actually bring Lewis forward, lining up the pit. And now move that forwards. The hitch kick. Legs out front, reaching. Just Powell, just defying gravity at the end there. And they land differently, of course, because I moved that forward. Camera's caught up. Let's take this. So if I run that back from that angle, you can really see the difference. But so hard to tell. Not much to conclude. Not much between these two great athletes. So let's see what that looks like. They're running. Powell obviously bigger. And they land together. Powell also took off a little bit quicker there. Let's see if we can get it a little bit better. And then we will call that a wrap for roughly estimated. Bang! I think we need to nudge Powell back a frame. And go back. There's Powell. He's a little bit too early.
Right around 28 inches, 9 inches. Lewis got to get on his horse right here.
It's probably as good as we're going to get it. And it's pretty roughly estimated, I think you'll agree. What else can we find out here? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. They take off. Powell just ahead. That means that we need to slow him down a bit. Now that's pretty good. Hitch kick together. Reach, land. Oh, it does just seem that Powell's got a little extra hang time. I could be imagining it. That is obviously the bias of the result. My goodness, it's so close. I mean, maybe we can just see. There's Lewis, Powell. Let's just get the whole of Powell there, actually. Lewis, Powell. Lewis, Powell. So let's bring them together again. what can we line up here? Is there anything? Not too much on show. So there we have it. A close look. We'll run it one more time because I just find it so much fun. Let's go.
Right around 20 inches.
Look at that. Powell huge. Powell leaps. They leap together and they land at slightly different times. And Powell turns into Lewis. And that was the two greatest jumps of history compared here on Roughly Estimated. Now let's see the reaction from Powell as you like and subscribe.